So I never do these, but I'm going to do one. Hi. I have a show coming up in Brooklyn at Brooklyn Music Kitchen on April 26th. So that's next Saturday night. I love New York, and I don't play there a lot, so it's been about a year, and it would be great if you wanted to come. I played Taste of Sounds Showcase last year and was just in awe of how refreshing, revealing, relevant, and real the work of these poets and musicians was, and I was so happy to be in their company. So I'm going to add the link to get tickets here. The show starts at 6 p.m. It's a showcase. My set is at 7 p.m. and I'll be playing alongside some really powerhouse artists and who are based in New York. So stay the whole night. I think the show goes until 11 or something like that. And you'll hear from Amiris, Nay Chanel, Ray Stiz, and possibly some other artists who've yet to be announced. I think art is a means to combat fear, and I've really been kind of conflicted with promoting shows and promoting myself during a time where I feel just very personally upset and conflicted and uneasy. And I think art is a way to stand up against what is oppressive and wrong. And I found it to be a great way to get through very frustrating, very depressing times. For myself, it can become a shelter in this world that's very unencumbered by some of the crazy things that we're seeing each day. Kind of in the external world, it's really cultivating the internal world and making that a safe space. And I always find that there are other people who will inhabit that world with you once you create it, once you kind of bring people to the table. And that is really what shows are, bringing people to that place together to experience something new. And I think creating something or performing something gives us this space to confront some of what's happening in our country, but also gives us this healthy distraction or outlet away from it. And I think it's important, especially now, to share our energy with other people, other creators. The more that we isolate and sink into this as a reality, I think the more dangerous it can become. So I'm really challenging myself lately to get out and experience new things, even if I feel, like I don't want to, and trying my best just to be around good people. I think that's really healing. It's felt really good to have an outlet that's very human in music, and an outlet that isn't sitting and stewing, like it's very easy to do, I feel. So I keep reminding myself that art and music is really productive and proactive and might be the best thing that I can do or offer, even though sometimes it feels silly to be promoting shows in the light of a lot of very intense heaviness that's going on. But I also know that shows are very, very necessary. So creating, speaking up, and turning out are all really powerful actions to take. And creativity can be a really galvanizing force, and I forget that at times. I kind of let myself submerge into the abyss and into accepting what I'm seeing, and I don't want to do that. I always feel better when I am surrounded by something that inspires me. And I feel a lot of rage and sorrow and empathy and desire to go make signs and get out there every single day. And I think many people share that sentiment. But I also think continuing to do our thing and what makes us happy is also equally important. So anyway, I'm excited. We love Brooklyn, and I'll see you there.